始めようか。いい戦いになりそうだ。
You never know, homie. Find some hoes, homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. My homie, back in the day, down the street from Calumet, to the Stones, nickname me K-Rock, so they leave me alone. Bullshit, way, y'all. All on the radio, reason again to let you know he's the man. Back when we rocked the leases, he had his father passed away, left him with a little something. With the hair all wavy, make sure the girls go crazy. Hit the freeway, go at least about 80. On so much that summer, even had him a baby. Back you was the Chi-Town version of me. I was just a baby. One of the reasons I was crazy. My demo tape system, yeah. Felt like I was on the sign when shit got cranked. We'd take a Saturday and just surf at the mall. Plan the weekends and the roads, we could surf at the mall. I'm trying to get it wrong. Put me on these hoes, don't get it wrong. Try slow, homie. Try slow, homie. About these hoes on me. I'm posted up in the parking lot, my trunk waving. The nail bows pumping wild on the candy leg. Screens on me, I'm on the mission to guide pieces and save ladies. Allow me to introduce you to my CL Mercedes. It's a small so that the bitch when I let it park, open up my light and you can knock it off. You see them photos, you see them that's just about it. Switch city crooked on the stab, but I can still catch up. I'm tipping on the phones, I'm tipping on the school. I'm in the good of home, baby, on the school. See them hoes, drive slow, around the city, nowhere to go. Drive slow, homie. K.O. Cause the non you never know me. Like this, you need to pump and drive slow. My car's like the movie, my car's like the film. I got more TVs right here than where I am. Now don't make no sense, but baby, I'm the shit. And everything I feel, you never seen me. I got the ball of dreams, baby, this stuff is how you ain't convinced, but you I don't think real just my canary acting like it's in see them hoes, what I'm driving slow.
Show me everything you have! You very forbidden!
Hey, what's good, everybody? So these Grandmaster runs are actually starting to get really easy, and it's actually really fulfilling to know that, you know, my own advice is still holding true even up to like this point, which I wouldn't be putting it up there unless like I didn't find any truth within it myself, and like I'm not here just to like grab on the views and stuff. I actually want to put something out there that's of substance and that I know can actually like help and benefit people. But pushing that aside and stuff, at this point I have no doubt in my mind I'm gonna make that Ultimate Grandmaster title with Ken. He's the only one I'm gonna be going for, to be honest, even though like things have been showing that I can kind of push things further with the other characters. I don't care about Akuma at the moment. Right now I got my eyes on Ken and Ryu because I'm not really sure like who I really necessarily want to rock with at the moment, and plus my attention hasn't been really pressed on this game, but I still have it. I have that goal in the back of my head to like get to UMG. That is definitely next on the list, like no doubt in my mind, by like maybe even within a week. I don't know, that may be overconfident, but I've proven myself time and time again that I have the skills to do it, so I'm pretty confident on my end. Aside from that and stuff, like, well, there are things that I kind of want to discuss and talk about, but maybe this is not the right time or video to do that. Maybe it might be the Ken video. If you stuck around for this and stuff, like, I still appreciate everybody that comes by and listens, even if they are a few people and stuff. Like, I really, it means a lot. It really does mean a lot. I just have to let you guys know how much it really does mean. And as I mentioned numerous times before, I do got something else cooking up on the other channel, but once that comes around and stuff, I'll just go ahead and say this for now. Things around here might slow down. It depends, because I've been really damn busy. That's all I can say. But even just the comments showing some love and appreciation, like, it goes a long way, dude. Like, especially towards like the smaller creators. I always try to do that on other small creators, because I know like things like that can really be empowering to somebody who is just waiting to like have one person pay attention to like whatever their own craft is, and whether or not it's something of a similar field or something entirely different. Like if the same sentiment that I share with them is that just one show of appreciation by one individual is already enough to just like keep you going. So shout out to all the small creators out there, and I wish y'all the best of luck. I truly mean that, and I'm gonna be doing the best to carry things on my own end, but I know it'll be a long while from now until, like, you know, I'm really like kicking things forward once the tag fighters take over again, which I cannot wait. But this is Infinite 47, and I'll be seeing y'all around. Peace.